The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, November 20. Sally's vengeance, Daniel Blasts Sharon, Michael's counter-reaction, Diane's secret immolation, Ian and Jordan's next step, Nick's tight spot, Jordan's pretender interknee exchange, look-alike serving time to dupe Victor? Greetings to all Young and the Restless fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, November 20, reveal that Sally Spectra will feel the need to indeed the score ever. It turns out Sally will have some untreated business, but she's formally made it clear that she has nothing left to say to Adam Newman. Of course, that could change if Adam tries to feud with Billy Abbott in front of Sally or Commodity along those lines. In that case, Sally might cozy up to Billy just to get under Adam's skin. Also again, perhaps Sally could indeed the score another way. This might involve Commodity a little further unconcerned if Sally surprises Billy with Commodity fun that could bring them closer. Anyhow, Sally and Billy will surely deal with some temptation in the coming occurrences. The further Billy and Sally get to know each other, the harder it'll be to avoid hitting the wastes. Meanwhile, Daniel Romalotti Jr. will push for justice in Wednesday's Young and the Restless occasion. That goes for both Heather Stevens and Phyllis Summers, who still hasn't recaptured knowledge at the sanitarium. After showing up at the cabin to defy Sharon Newman, Daniel may have a chance to put her on full blast, at least until Nick Newman and Michael Baldwin intermediate. Although Sharon will feel like she deserves Daniel's fury and so much more, Nick will still try to shield her as stylish as he can. Michael will also keep working on Sharon's legal defense, but he's sure to face some counter-reaction from Christine Blair. Christine may expostulate to Michael indeed taking Sharon's case, but Michael just wouldn't suppose Sharon would have excluded Heather and framed Daniel in her right mind. Michael will continue pursue this altered drug angle and might make a vaticination about getting Sharon off the hook. As for Jordan, she may assure Ian Ward that she's still committed to their cooperation. Still, also they can concentrate on her pulling off Jordan's revengeful pretensions next. If Jordan does everything Ian requests regarding Sharon, the Young and the Restless spoilers say Jordan and Ian's alliance could come with complications, so we'll bring you further updates on all the wild news to come. The Young and the Restless Tuesday, November 19 update: Diane's secret immolation, Ian and Jordan's next step, Nick's tight spot. The Young and the Restless spoilers update for Tuesday, November 19, reveals that Diane Jenkins Abbott will walk into the Newman estate house, allowing she's got the upper hand. Diane and Jack Abbott fulfilled their thing of saving Kyle Abbott from Victor Newman's clutches. So what's coming? It's possible Diane will be ready to tell Victor that he's been deceived, and she may plan to take great pleasure in doing it. Diane might waltz in allowing that she'll drop that knowledge on Victor and bewail over her scheme with Jack. Still, Diane might eventually change her mind and decide to keep the facade going. Once Victor confirms he's encouraged the inked Glissade papers, Diane might extend the scheme and try to destroy Jabot's competition from the inside. Of course, it's also possible Victor formally knows about Jack and Diane's grand plan. Perhaps Victor is duping Diane and Jack as well with his own crooked motives in mind. No matter how this plays out, Victor is really the bone who's got the edge then. Our Young and the Restless prognostications allude that could lead to disquieting news for the Abbotts soon enough. As for Diane, she'll prove her love for her family by making some kind of immolation, though Jack won't find out until latterly during the week of November 18 to 22. Over with Daniel Romalotti Jr., he'll interrogate Nick Newman about Sharon Newman's arrest and how it all went down. Nick will be in a tight spot as Daniel pushes for updates on Sharon's shamefaced conduct. Since Sharon wasn't in her right mind, part of Nick may still be sympathetic on some position. Daniel should find out about Sharon causing Heather Stevens' fatal outgrowth and also framing him for it, so he clearly wouldn't have any sympathy for her. In fact, Daniel may be floored over Nick still minding about Sharon at all, especially since she believes she caused Phyllis' auto crash on top of everything differently. Still, it's Jordan and Ian Ward who have been pulling the strings. Ian and Jordan have forced Sharon down this wild path, so she's not as shamefaced as she appears to be. Jordan putatively drove Phyllis off the road near Sharon's house, and it'll presumably be revealed that she's the bone who bashed Heather's head in too. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon will be ready to face the consequences of her crimes, but Ian and Jordan have committed the worst bones. The Young and the Restless spoilers Jordan's pretender internee exchange, look-alike serving time to dupe Victor. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Jordan is a free woman, but she obviously didn't score that freedom legitimately. Victor Newman made sure Jordan was locked down in an outside, security captivity installation, but she obviously escaped ever anyway. Of course, Victor understands exactly what Jordan is able of, so he's no mistrustfulness covering the situation from hence. Still, he'd be taking preventives with his family and transferring his men out to find Jordan ASAP if Victor knew Jordan was on the loose. Since Victor has been far more upset about effects like his Jack Abbott vendetta and acquiring Chancellor, Jordan hasn't been at the van of his mind. It's egregious that Victor has no idea that Jordan is a fugitive. It was a huge news story the last time Jordan escaped ago. There was a massive captivity fire and multiple missing convicts. Jordan couldn't do anything like that again or differently. She'd risk tilting Victor off to her plans. Ian Ward has pulled off his fair share of escape plots, so it seems likely he helped break Jordan out. How did Ian avoid waking Victor to the fact that Jordan was no longer in her cell? It's possible that Ian got a pretender to pretend to be Jordan. Maybe Ian was suitable to find a Jordan lookalike and change her in without anyone noticing. After all, Victor formerly set up Jack's ringer, Marco Anicelli, in a Peruvian captivity. It's not a stretch to suppose Ian might have set up someone who looked just like Jordan, or perhaps she had plastic surgery to act her. Whatever the case, Ian might have hovered this Jordan Ringer's family or offered a ton of plutocrat to make sure their loved bones were set for life. There would have been ways to move a implicit lookalike to take Jordan's place. In other words, it may appear to Victor and the captivity staff that Jordan is still behind bars as usual. There'd be no reason for anyone to suspect the person pretending to be Jordan is anyone but the real deal. Naturally, that could change down the road and leave Victor furious over an unsettling discovery. Still, he'll hit the roof and fear for his family's safety. If Victor finds out there's a ringer serving captivity time in Jordan's place, our Young and the Restless prognostications point to Jordan's escape transferring shockwaves sooner or laterly, so stick with us for updates on all the Toffet. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Jordan and Ian's alliance will bring indeed more drama as this plot heats up. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.